In one of the neighborhoods of the old city, there lived a little cat named Semsim. Semsim was a homeless cat, wandering the streets and alleys in search of food and shelter from the cold of the night and the heat of the day. Every morning, Semsim would wake up to the sound of shopkeepers opening their doors. He would watch them from afar, hoping that someone would give him a piece of bread or leftover food. Although many ignored him, there was a little boy named Omar who used to notice the little cat from his window. One day, Omar decided to get close to Semsim. Omar came out of his house carrying a small plate of milk. He approached the cat cautiously, as Semsim was used to being afraid of strangers. But the smell of milk attracted him, so he slowly approached. Omar offered him the milk and put it quietly on the ground, then stepped back a little. Semsim began to drink the milk greedily as if it was the first time he had tasted delicious food in a long time. Since that day, Omar has been taking care of Semsim daily. He couldn't bring him into his house because of his parents' objection, but that didn't stop him from offering him food and water outside the house. Semsim started to get used to Omar's presence, and he got closer and closer to him. Days passed, and Semsim's condition changed. He started to gain weight, and his fur started to shine after it was dirty and tangled. He started to feel that someone was caring for him, even a little, and that was enough to make him happy. One cold day, when the wind was blowing and the sky was cloudy, Omar noticed Semsim sitting in front of the door of the house, shivering from the cold. Omar couldn't bear to see the cat in this condition, so he insisted on his parents to let him bring him into the house, even for just one night. After many attempts, his parents agreed. Semsim entered Omar's house for the first time, and he was afraid at first, but he soon felt warm and safe. He spent that night sleeping next to the fireplace, not knowing that his life would change forever. As time passed, Omar's parents began to become attached to the little cat. Semsim became part of the family. He was no longer a homeless cat, but he had a warm place to belong to and people who loved him. And so, Semsim's journey from the cold streets to the warm embrace of a family ended, finally finding the shelter he had always dreamed of.